Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to Stash Watch. Yes, episode 39, I believe I've got it right. Yes, 39. Yes, hope you're doing okay. Great to see you all. Great to see you, Scotty. How are you doing? Yeah, good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, sorry I was a couple of minutes late. Basically, just last minute preparations there. Just almost went to pot, but got here just about in the end. Yeah, hope you're doing okay, Scotty. How are you doing today? I've got a member review you might be interested in as well. I'll have to get it from the freezer though. That's sort of a hint, but there we go. Oh, Divinus as well. Great to see you, Divinus. How are things going for you as well? Great to see you. Yeah, been a good, nice sort of start to the month. I think. I don't know where you are, but hopefully the weather's been okay and been nice and bright. It's been lovely. Well, been a bit rainy, but it's been nice and bright where I am, so it's not been too bad. But yeah, how you both doing today? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, those you don't know, Stash Watch essentially is what I sort of show. Sometimes what's in the stash itself is in my backlog of chocolate, but generally will be kind of what I've been aiming to review this week coming, basically, or at least at the weekend, and then hopefully those reviews will trickle out at some point in the near future. Yeah, so yeah, not too bad. Yes, and yeah, we're here. We're all here. Yes, we're all here. Yeah, so yeah, basically, yeah, I was a bit of a bit of a last minute dash today, so I was a couple of minutes late, so I do apologise for that, but got there in the end, as you say. Been rain last few days. Yeah, it's been a bit rainy here, but not too bad. There's been a bit of sun, and it's been just generally a bit a bit nicer, really. You know, it's just been a bit like that. So yeah, definitely looking up for spring anyway. So fingers crossed. Yeah. So speaking of which, I've got normally during the week I do a poll, as you know, for what I'm going to review live at the weekend. But basically, I've not done one this week because I'm going to get this because I need to get this reviewed. Basically, it's the winter pudding. So are we still in winter? Maybe just about. So I just found this under a bunch of clothes basically, and I realised I've not reviewed it. So yeah, it got sort of put away somewhere. So I'm going to do that this weekend for this week's live. So there's no votes, unfortunately. Yeah, democracy's failed, but there we go. So yeah, I'm going to put that. Yeah, going to do that review live as well. So quite interesting, this one actually. I think some of them have been in other selections that we, some H-box selections or other whatnots, but don't know. Yeah, it looks an interesting one. I think some of these are quite new, and I had a quick. There was a bit of a sort of speculoosy smell coming from it before, so very much a sort of Christmassy one at least, I guess, or like that winter puddings, I guess. There we go, but interesting one all the same. Yeah. Well, for the base, yeah, I know this is it. I mean, I sort of look at it very simply, so I think sort of December, January, February is winter. So technically, in that respect, we're in spring. But I think some I don't know, maybe things better than the sort of say it's say it's at the end of this month. I think, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But either way, we might just be still in time, just about. But then there's moving on to Easter stuff. So I've got plenty of Easter things coming up. I did manage to. Yeah, basically getting a bit of an Aldi selection going on. Also, got M&S as well at last, and got some M&S things as well. So fingers crossed. Yeah, I keep meaning to put the photos in Discord, just not quite had the chance yet. So I keep meaning to do it. But yeah, so there we go. Well, when do you think spring is up? Starts, Scotty. When do you reckon? Summer starts at the end of the month. End of this month, summer. Honestly, well, I mean, I've missed spring completely if that's the case. I mean, honestly, but yeah, I see. Honestly, God. Well, who knows? Yeah, well, there we go. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Spring officially begins in March in the UK, the 20th of March. There we go. So I'm still in time. Thank goodness. There we are. Yeah, that's it. There we go. So still just about winter then. Yeah. Hi Andrew, by the way. Hope you're doing all right. Good to see you. Yeah, hope you're doing okay, Andrew. I did have a see at some fries. Yeah, I think all the different creams. Now I did look at them today, and I did feel like they were like in a pack of 4 or whatever, and they did feel a bit thicker, like you were saying, but they weren't. I couldn't see them, but they did feel that way. Yeah, not as long and thin as normal. Hope you're doing all right. It's great to see you again. Yeah, March is the spring month for still winter temperatures. Yeah, it's very. I like March actually. It's very. I think I mentioned it before. I like it because it's just everything's getting a lot brighter and nicer, really. So it's very nice. I'll tell you what I'll do before we continue. Well, in fact, actually, at some point during this thingy-bob, this live review, we're going to open obviously another Cadbury cream egg. We've been doing this for the past I don't know how many weeks now, but at least 4 anyway. Twice a week for 4 weeks at least. Not more actually. To see if we win the £10,000 prize, or at least an egg that might win something. So which I mean a half white, half milk chocolate egg. So that's the plan. We never know. We might win. You never know. So I think, as I say, there's only a few. There's only about 160, 170 winning eggs. I think in the country, only 8 of those, I believe, or something like that. Will we'll be sort of giving you the £10,000 prize. So we shall see. Basically, we shall see. But I'll tell you what I'll do. Because I need to get it from the fridge, I haven't got the freezer. I haven't got the exclusive member review yet. So I'll go grab it. And we was with Scotty in mind actually. So it won't be a second. The freezer's just over here. You still won't hear me, in fact. It does mean I have to put it back in. Now, still perhaps a bit too warm for this. It's a bit too cold rather for this, but here we go. Yes, this is going to be the member review this week. Yes, I think Scotty mentioned this is his favourite Magnum ever. I think he said, Scotty. I think it was this one anyway. So yeah, white chocolate and berry remix. Yes, looks very. I thought it looked a bit of a funny one really. I thought it looked a bit like a knockoff Magnum, to be honest with you. I don't know, bit of an interesting one. No, not Ben and Jerry's. Not really. Well, I do have some in the backlog to review. Which one of these Magnum remixes? I've got another one as well. There's two. So I've got this one to do and another one as well. So there's some very good Magnums out there really. You try this one, but almond is your favourite. So there's another one I've got. I don't know if it's an almond one. Not sure, but I'll do that one next week. Basically, yeah, I think is the gist of it. Yeah. But yeah, so interesting one. Very excited for this one. Yeah, it looks very nice indeed. But I mean, there have been some really good Magnums out there. So something like those golden ones, for instance, Scotty. Remember that one? That was amazing. So yeah, so if one of these was better than that one, I don't know if I misinterpreted what you said or whatnot. But yeah, so I'm going to review that this weekend. So that's exclusive for the members. Yeah, so if you are a member, bronze member above, that will be available this Sunday. All going well. Quite excited. Looks very interesting. Looks very odd, doesn't it? I think really it's kind of like a white chocolate Magnum with a bit of sort of milk chocolate on it. That's how it looks in a way. But interesting. Strange one. Looks strange. But yeah. Yeah, the silver one too. There's a couple. Wasn't there one? There's two of them, wasn't there? I think one was a champagne Magnum. I don't know if the other one was a champagne one or not. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, they did. The silver one came out a couple of times, didn't it? I think. But yeah, the gold one's still about. I saw it today, Morrison's, which is where I got this one from. But yeah. Hi Alan, how are you doing? Yeah, good to see you, Alan. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, great to see you again. Just saying this is going to be the member exclusive review for this weekend. So yeah, if you are a member, link for that's in the description below if you want to become a member. But I know Alan and Scotty are. So yes, one for you there to review. Sometimes the member review doesn't get up till quite late, so apologies for that. But I do try and get it on Sunday every time. Yeah, champagne. Interesting one, that champagne, wasn't it? Yeah. I think some of them were like an anniversary edition, and they did a gold one for that as well. But then they re-released the gold one, which is slightly different, I think. Yes. Do you go to the gym? I used to, before the lockdown, this, that, and the other. But I need to start going back, basically. Yeah. So I need this month. I think I'm going to try and look into it. But I'm out of the habit of it now. So I do some exercises at home and things. But yeah, I need to go. But yeah, interesting. Are they any good, those gyms, Divinus? Any good? I think I don't know if there's one that close to. I'm not sure. I might need to find out. But yeah, I'm just going to put this back in the old fridge. I'll just see if I did get the almond one as well. There's the other one. As I say, I did have another one. Yeah, I think the other one's a double chocolate one or something. Looks very, very interesting. The other one, but it's not an almond one, so I've not seen that almond one, Scotty. Yeah, the side, yeah, it was. Yeah. What did you find? Just never came back. One of those, wouldn't it? Honestly. Well, hopefully he's still about. Hopefully. Yeah. So, what else has been going on? Yeah. So. Got quite a lot in the backlog to go through again still, but I think what I'm going to try and do is I've got a few new ones to get done this week as well, so kind of on top of my reviews, hopefully anyway. Yeah, so much to do in them, but it's what the gyms is that. Yes, I think it's one of those, isn't it? Yeah. I was a bit annoyed by the old one I did as well. They made it very difficult to cancel as well because they were a bit stupid really. Basically, you had to phone them. You couldn't cancel by phoning them up. You had to do it on the website, but they wouldn't do it. And all they were doing is it was just sending like an email to the people who answer the phone, just processed, piecemeal basically. So it's really stupid. So they could do it over the phone, they just didn't want to. But when I really sort of complained about it, they actually did it over the phone. So I knew they could do it, and why couldn't they? It's just stupid. Yeah, possibly I missed it, or maybe I thought it was the white chocolate one. But yeah, interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I'll have to look out for that one. But I've only seen the two. They only had two, I think, in and then that white chocolate one, the one we just saw a minute ago anyway, there was only one of those left in Morrison's, I think, so I'll have to have a look. Yeah. Yes, how they get you. Yeah, it's really annoying. I make it as difficult as possible. I know, it's put me off, really, actually, that. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be joining the same one again, that's for sure. It shouldn't be that difficult, I don't know why they do that. Yeah, really frustrating. But yeah. Yeah, so I've got to say quite some new ones to do. I'm going to try and, let's say, normally I try and do a bit mix and match of some old ones. I've got a couple of older ones to do too. Mainly they're all new ones, really. In fact, I only have one old one actually today. So a lot of them are new this week. So I'm just going to be going through all them, really. So I've got loads. It's very frustrating. I need to get the backlog done as well, but there we go. Proposed electricity supply. I'm getting billed by 2 suppliers. And I see, did you have to change over, did you, when all these ones went bust? Is that what happens and they're charging you twice? It's a bit of rubbish, that. Yeah, I'll have to, I don't know, yeah. Have to, yeah, I don't know what to do there, really. It's a bit frustrating. Hopefully get that sorted soon anyway, Scott. It costs a lot of money, that, isn't it? Especially when they're going to probably put the prices up soon as well. You stole a gym session. How did you steal one? You mean as in you taught it? Okay, I'll see. Oh, you'd only been to the gym once before and didn't have a membership yet, so I was paying per go, but waited to the desk for 5-10 minutes and nobody came, so I just went in. I see. Honest to God. Oh well, well, you did wait. What can you say? Yeah. So went to be in the news, but it was years ago. Well, yeah, you're on the run. You're one of the UK's most wanted men or something like that. Dearie. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, difficult one, that one. But you were waiting there by the sounds of it to try and get in. So I don't know. It seems a bit of a pain, that. Oh, never mind. One of those. But you might. It looks like you might have got away with it. Hopefully, no one will recognise you on here. Not to be into the gym ever. Used to cycle at Chapter. Yeah, yeah. It can be quite convenient, really. I mean, it's one of those. I used to go quite frequently, as I say, before all this happened. I've just not got back into it. So I'd like to start again. But the thing is, then I wasn't doing as much work on the channel, so I've got less time now. So a bit one of those. Yeah. The gym was upsetting. Lots of old people are better than you. Honestly, what was it? Just general gym stuff? Was it like a gym class or something? But yeah. I think, what did you say? I mentioned gym was before. Membership, yeah. Yeah, see. I don't know. Well, they've probably been there for some time. That's probably what it was, Andrew. Don't worry. Honestly, you've got to start somewhere, I guess. Right, well, here's the first one I've got, this week. So I found this looks like a new one. I guess it's maybe a rehash. I think they did these in the sort of the Kitkat chunky version, but yeah, regular Kitkat Orange. So I don't know if it's quite new, but it's new as such. I don't know if they've done it in the past before. I think they did maybe Kitkat sort of mini fingers or something in orange flavour, I think. So yeah, I've seen this one quite out and about. So quite interested in this one. So I've got loads of Kitkat products to review, to be honest with you. I need to get through them all. Yeah, you got told I had the flat feet by a gym guy. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but it would explain why I was never a good runner. Well, maybe, I see. Honestly, yeah. Well, used to say you couldn't join the army if you had flat feet, so because you couldn't march or something. That's what they that's what I used to hear anyway. I know that's true. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm sure you managed so far, and just, I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah, maybe it's just me. He's got a good excuse as well. This one with home bargains, yeah. I've seen it in Morrison's as well. I think it has to have it as well now. It's an interesting one. So I think it's a UK one, this one. So yeah, so quite quite interested in that one. As I say, God, I've just so much in the backlog to get through. It's ridiculous, really. But let's say loads of Kit Kats. Just keep bringing out new stuff all the time. And, yeah. Maybe I should this week. I've doing a lot of new reviews. Maybe I should have just spaced that for some older ones, but I don't know. Yeah, Kitkat Orange has always existed, but never in a 4-finger format. Yeah, I'm sure I'd seen it before as well. It's not really new. Yeah, exactly. I've always done a 2-finger version. I've always liked them. Yeah, I'm sure I did the mini ones as well, didn't you? I think they did anyway. Could be wrong on that one. Of course, I did the Kitkat Chunky as well. So an interesting one. It's weird how they just keep sort of shuffling it along, isn't it? You would have thought. I don't know. Well, I guess maybe they thought with all this orange craze that they've kind of sort of missed the boat on, I guess. Although it's still technically around. Yeah, maybe just thought, well, we have to release something orange and we've already got it. But as you say, it's kind of been there before. But yeah, it's always been a nice one. Always a good. Yeah, Kitkat's generally just a nice chocolate bar, aren't they? Really, they just work quite well. Yeah, I do quite like them. Oh no, I've still not seen it. Yeah, I've still not seen it. I don't know if it's just passed me by. Is it still around? I don't know. Yeah, I've just not seen it. Maybe I need to. Maybe it's only in the vegan sections or something. I've just been missing it. But I do technically check those. Yeah, the orange craze is ongoing still. Yeah, I've still seen orange twirls and obviously orange Yorkies and things still about. Still surprisingly seen those orange Toblerones as well. Those big ones with the orange and ginger. I thought they were very much a sort of, just a very, what's the word? I didn't think they were going to be that, very much a limited edition run and no one really would be buying them, but they still seem to be about. So I've still seen them just today. So they were quite nice actually. I do like Toblerones, but they're just so big, it's ridiculous. Oh, obviously the big size ones. Seems exclusive and coming back later in the year. All right, I never saw. Right, okay, it might be why I missed it. Maybe I'll just have to get it next time it's out. Yeah, maybe I wonder if it'll come out in more shops when it comes out. Yeah, I need to look. Sainsbury's is the one supermarket I don't often frequent. Yes, cola bottle jammy dodge. But it's funny you should say that, Andrew. It's funny you should say that. Here we go. Cola bottle jammy dodge, as if paid you to do that. Yeah. No nasty stuff. We're tangy enough. Yeah, so going to review those this week. Yes, might be okay. Not too excited about them. Yes, Heron Foods are selling off the old for ice cream bars. Yeah, I've still never seen it. Is Heron's that sort of shop, or is that actually the company? Can't remember now. But yeah, cola bottle jammy dodgers. So that's the what we're going to review as well this week. Quite excited for these ones. Like Andrew says, I feel like jammy dodgers. The problem with them is there's too much biscuit for the filling, and like I was saying that when we reviewed those. I forgot the Blissfuls, the McVitie's Blissfuls, which Scotty has pointed out actually in Discord that actually basically a real rip off of the Nutella biscuits. I thought he meant the biscuit bars at first and just the taste, but yeah. So interested, there are other ones like it, but they got the biscuit proportion just right really, and I feel like Jammy Dodgers don't particularly. But I did like the Choco Dodgers a lot. I know some people didn't, but I really like those actually. Very much impressed with those. Yes. You're trying a new wee Kitkat bites today. Really, still need to find those. Yeah, where did you find them anywhere? I think there might be ones I've just walked past and thought I'd already had them because I had those Kitkat Pops, whatever they're called. Those new ones. Yeah, where did you find them, Alan? I really need to get those as well. Aero Orange melts. Well, without wanting to rush through it too quickly, that might be on the list as well. I feel like those are probably just going to be very. I don't know, just exactly the same as the products they've got. Nothing, just the typical thing. Aeros are quite nice though, but yeah, I feel that's what they're going to be. Interesting one. Yeah, got those in the stash. Yeah, the Choco, the Cocoa, the Cola Jammy Dodgers. Yeah, very interesting one. I'm quite pleased that they're doing so many different Jammy Dodgers and things at the moment. Can't believe it. Really, there's, I don't know, they managed to do so many different flavors all of a sudden, just randomly. It's a bit like yeah, well, I guess a bit like fries when they were doing all those different flavours. The best Jammy Dodgers ever were the jam and custard ones. Half raspberry jam, half custard flavour. Those were the days. Yes, I don't think I ever got those in the end, annoyingly. Yeah, but did I? I feel like, I don't know if I did or I didn't. I'm sure I don't know what happened there with those ones. I seem to remember seeing them, but I don't think I had them for some strange reason. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, let's say with Jammy Dodgers for me, they just don't have enough. There's just too much biscuit, I find, for them really. But as I say, the Choco ones felt work because the chocolate was quite thick in them. Yeah, same with those Mr. Kipling Viennese Whirls as well. In South Wales recently, and Heron Foods are branded B&M Express there. Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of what we were speaking about a while back, wasn't it? Where I couldn't find the Heron Foods, and it's just. Yeah, I'm sure there's one meant to be near where I am, but can't find it for some reason. But yeah, one of those. Yeah, Heron Foods is a shop. There's lots of imports, usually in local shop formats. Yeah, I've still never seen them. Maybe it's a northern thing. They sell the products from other shops that are near an expiry. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think when I looked at them online, I seem to remember trying to look for one after Scotty mentioned them, and it was basically down as Heron Foods on Google, whatever, but it's actually a B&M in reality, or something like that anyway. But I can't, yeah, I don't know. It seemed like it was in the middle of nowhere. No Heron Foods in Scotland or in the South. Still not seen one, as I say. Weird. Weird that. Got them in Tesco, right. I need to go. I don't think when did I last go to Tesco? Not been for a while, actually. Need to get there then. I need to go. Thanks, Alan. Hopefully get them soon. Yeah, really. As I say, this week I've just decided, just prior to Stash Watch, I'm just going to review lots of new stuff. I've got loads of, I say, so much in the backlog to go. I can't believe it. They keep releasing new things as much as they are doing at the moment. Really hard to keep up, but keep up I must. Ideally, I'd love to do. I need to do about 20 reviews a week, but I just can't do it. I keep telling myself I'm going to try and do one in the evenings as well, but yeah, I don't know. Normally I do them at the weekend, but I have started doing one on Fridays, which is the member one generally. Do a couple on the Saturday, then do the live, and then do the rest of them on the Sunday. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, still on my diet, but I've nearly done my diet now. I did reach £154 at the weekend, but it was wasn't quite right. I think it's just because I weighed myself a bit, not at the usual time. So basically, but it was 155 exactly this morning. So fingers crossed I'm near enough there. But obviously, then I'm a bit worried about putting it all back on. But there we go. Yeah, there's quite a few heron food shops up north in England. There's lots of local ones. They just sell unusual stuff from small brands, imports, etc. Quite good, really. Yeah, I need to. If I see one, I'll definitely pop in. I don't know. I think they were just sort of. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think they just weren't quite local enough for me. I think anyway. I'll have to have a look again. Could be one of those where I've just gone past one without noticing it. But yeah, interesting. But we'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out for sure. Well, Scotty did mention the orange melts, and here we go. Yes. So I'm going to review those this weekend as well. The new orange melts, yeah. So yeah, that's not too bad. It reminds me very much of the sort of like Smarty sort of chocolate bar wrappers as well, really. And they obviously do similar things, I guess. So I mean, the problem with these, not necessarily these ones in effect, but I think Aero, they don't tend to just be flavoured chocolate really, which is fine, I guess. But as we'll see in a bit, it'd be nice if some of them had a bit more to them. But nonetheless, look nice. But they feel very light. These they definitely feel quite light. Although it does say it's an 86-gram bag. Too bad, but yeah. But I will need to get these reviewed. I think. Well, there we go. I think Scotty might have done his yes. There we go. Yes, it's a funny one. This one. It still doesn't say it as a super chat, which I think is still. I think it's still basically. What's it called? An issue with YouTube, essentially, not differentiated between these member chats. But 15 months, Scotty, 15 months to be a member for. Yeah, thanks so much for all the support, Scotty. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Yes. But Scotty's not really a new member. It's just a confusion with YouTube there. But there we go. But 15 months, he mentions there. Can't believe that, really. Yeah, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much. No one's been around for pretty much as long as well. Yes, still there. Oh, yeah, no, thanks for your support, Scotty. Massively appreciated. I kind of wish that super chat would come through properly and it would display it. It's weird how it displays as a new member message. It's odd, but it's just that's just YouTube, I think. There's also Fulton Foods to North England, especially basically the same as Heron Foods. Okay, right. They sound familiar as well, but I've not seen them either. Yeah, Heron Foods usually on residential streets, which is true in my case. Yeah, I think that was it. Why it was so hard to find them as well, Andrew, when I was looking for one, because it was kind of a bit in the middle of nowhere almost. And they're a local thing. They've been going since 1973 and bought out by B&M a few years ago. Right. Yeah. See. Okay. Yeah. Funny one, really. As I say, when I was looking for one, it kind of was. Yeah. As I say, it did look like to be in a residential area, which was a bit strange, and I couldn't really see it either. A weird one. Hi there, Tails. Great to see you. Great to see you. Did you see the short I did this weekend of the Galaxy Fusions? So I have reviewed them now, so hopefully they'll come out soon. Yeah, might try and do one for tomorrow, actually. Yeah, might try and do one for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But yes, yeah. So I've done them now. Hope you're doing all right, Tails. Great to see you again. Great to see you. Oh, but yes, Fusions at last. Done them at last. There's so much in the backlog to do. I just can't get over it. Yeah. Fortunately not. We'll check it out. Yes, well, it's only a short one. It's just one of those shorts, shorts in quotes, about 14 seconds. It's just a sort of fusion one anyway. But yeah, I've done the reviews now, Tail, so they should be out soon. Yeah, explains B&M branding, express branding, but inside just like Heron Foods. Oh, okay, right. So they've literally just changed the front. Interesting that. Yeah. I need to. Just trying to think. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those where I feel like I've seen one, but I don't actually think I have. If you know what I mean. Yes, all good things come to those who wait, yes. It was about 5 months ago, wasn't it, that you mentioned it? But yeah, I got there in the end. But yeah, it's funny how they've disappeared, isn't it? I think no one here's seen the Galaxy Fusion since. They've all just disappeared. I must say, two of them were kind of very much a bit, I wouldn't say, like they weren't really galaxy-like at all. Even well, all of them weren't really, but two of them were just like basically dark chocolate that you get in the top shelf of all the supermarkets and things. Those kind of like square rectangular bars. And one of them, the blonde one, was the only one that really kind of stood out as being a bit sort of, I don't know, yeah, a bit more, I don't know, different, I guess. But lots of like brands are doing blonde chocolate now. Though I've seen in there, Morrison's were doing like a blonde chocolate, special. And I think obviously M&S do it as well. I think I've got that in this backlog somewhere. So there's quite a lot of blonde chocolates out now as well. So it's kind of it was a weird confusion of their brand, I felt. I've seen them in small bars in Asda near the tills. Yeah, all right, smaller than normal. Oh, okay, yes, the bar versions. Yeah, you're right, actually. Yes, I did see them. But I don't know if I've seen them recently, but I've seen them as well. Anybody about the blonde? Yes. How you like your women, is it? Is that what it is? Yeah, I see. Honest to God. But yes, yeah. I think that is the one that kind of stands out. The other two are a bit more, I don't know, yeah, a bit more, I don't know, not really. I mean, they're all not galaxy-like, but that one was a bit, yeah, that one definitely stood out. When you tried the blonde one, yeah, I might have to, unfortunately, the blonde one might be the last one I published because I think it was the last one I tasted. So when I'm talking in the reviews, I'm sort of referring to them in, I refer to others and stuff like that. So I might have to, unfortunately, do the blonde one last. But we'll get there eventually. Yeah, I do need to review more blonde chocolate. It seems to definitely be a thing now, doesn't it? I've seen, as I say, M&S doing a blonde chocolate. Morrison's have their own brand blonde chocolate. I'd like to do a sort of another Morrison's, a Morrison's Posh Choc special, really. Something like that. But have to see. It's funny one with the supermarkets ones, though. I've kind of started doing slight normal reviews with them, whereas before I was doing live reviews of them, especially. Don't know what you think about that, really. So it was a funny one because there's so much of them to review, and it was a bit difficult to sort of justify them taking up a sort of 6 review spaces, if you know what I mean, for probably ones that would probably better be all done at once. So I kind of took that judgment call. I don't know. I guess eventually I could technically go in, strip out the reviews and publish them separately, maybe. But in look back, I'm referring to them, individually and things like this, the mystery reviews and stuff like that. So, yeah. So we'll kind of reference them that way. I don't know, really. There's so much, it's ridiculous how much chocolate there is to review. It's so hard to keep up with it all. It's very difficult. I really thought when I was doing this channel, I'd run out of chocolate. And I think when you're talking to people, they expect you not to be able to, to have enough to review. But there's just so much. Can't keep up with it at all, really. Very, very difficult. But yeah, I was in Aldi. I did see the Aldi Easter collection. I didn't take any photos, annoyingly. I need to do that. But yeah, quite impressed with Aldi's Easter selection. I think it's one of those where it's packaged well, if you know what I mean. It's the gist of it. I think the quality's not great when you really look into it. It doesn't, but they look very interesting, very unique, and there's lots of there. But it doesn't. I think if you look at them closely, you can tell they're perhaps not quite as higher quality as they look, if that makes strange sense. I don't know if that makes sense really, but if you look at them, you can see like they're very much packaged very well to make them look, I think, a bit more interesting than they are. But nonetheless, I still am impressed with them. The range they've got, the uniqueness of them, and the price as well is very good. So hopefully they'll taste okay. So I'm going to look a few Easter eggs. I was considering whether to do them live really, but I don't think they're big enough to do live. So I might just do some regular reviews. So I've got some M&S ones as well that I'll do at some point. A couple of M&S eggs. I've got some egg selections as well. I think I've got a Mercer Rough egg selection. I've ordered a couple of things from Hotel Chocolo as well. Oh, and also, I've got the I'm going to start doing an unboxing hopefully soon. So I've ordered basically like a sort of chocolate subscriptions to come in. So they'll send me some chocolates every month, so I can do a bit of an unboxing with those as well. So it should be quite interesting. Yeah, going forward. Yeah, so hopefully that'll be okay. Hopefully it'll arrive soon. I'm sure they said it should be posted soon, so hopefully it'll arrive any day. Should be an interesting one. But yeah, we also got the regular, had to have really, the regular Aero chocolate melts as well. Yeah, again, new. This is a bit of an odd one, this one. I kind of feel like they're not really a new product. They just feel like regular Aero products, really, don't they? You know what I mean? Even though they are new, sort of. I feel like we've definitely seen these before or whatever. I feel like the name Melts isn't the best name for them either. I don't feel like they really are. I don't know, maybe they do melt in the mouth, I don't know, but yeah. One of those. No, it's not. No, not a sponsorship. No, it's just my own thing. So they're basically, it's not basically, no, is the short answer to that. It's just me, I've just paid out my own money for it. They've not got in touch with them or anything like that. So yeah, because I didn't want to, I don't know really. I didn't want to. Well, to be honest with you, it's not their branded stuff. It's just random stuff. But I don't know. Yeah. So I guess technically, I guess I could. I don't know really. Yeah, I don't know. But no, it's a short answer. Maybe I should, but I didn't think it was worth bothering too much about that. I mean, because I don't know. I didn't feel like it was worth the effort at the moment, if you know what I mean. Because yeah, I think it's just like which only gets a fair few views, but I don't think there's enough for me to really make anything from having a sponsorship of that kind of thing. So I didn't really pursue it. I mean, maybe I could do, I don't know. But I also didn't want to sort of, what's the word? I didn't want to compromise, my reviews really, if that makes sense. Even though I don't know if it really would, because there were just a selection of random chocolates, different companies. But then, if I started reviews saying they were really good and things, I don't know, would you think, oh, it's because I'm just wanting you to subscribe to it or whatever yourself? So basically, no, still no sponsors in this channel, not yet, anything like that. Yeah. Every year, Easter stuff in shops is getting more and more elaborate. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it's I must say, I'm quite it's quite nice. I feel like I feel like, let's see. Yeah, I feel like it's well, don't forget it's more expensive. That's but yeah, I know what you mean. There's definitely a lot more there, and it is quite nice actually. And as you said, I think the own brand stuff is a bit more interesting as well. But they still don't do. Yeah, well, Asda did that igloo, didn't they, for Christmas? And I've not seen that come back yet. I've not seen Asda doing anything as quite as exciting as that yet. Over supermarkets and things. So they seem to sort of, they seem to sort of do just, yeah. I don't know, nothing too dramatic in the most bigger supermarkets, but Aldi, as I say, are doing lots of stuff, which is quite interesting. But yeah, it's getting a bit, and M&S as well have got lots of things going on as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, I just kind of wish that I don't know, yeah, like those sort of the Asda igloo and things like this. I haven't seen anything to that extent in some of the supermarkets since then, but at least from the mainstream ones. But let me know if you do see anything. Yeah, I never saw that M&S advent calendar. What was it? Advent selection. What was it? Was it advent? I can't remember what it was now. Advent scene, I guess. I never saw that in the end, Andrew. Remember you recommending that? I never saw it even. Just remembered now. Yeah, you're not going to try the regular Aero melts. Yeah, well, I think we know what they're going to taste like. But obviously, being a reviewer, I have to review them. You never know. I mean, some things can be quite surprising, actually. You never just know. Sometimes, it can. It's not likely, but it can make a difference. Yeah, air bubbles that have been squashed. It's strange how they don't do the. Sorry, I didn't finish that sentence properly. They look like air bubbles that have been squashed. Yeah, it's strange how they don't do mint ones. I've seen they had there's 3 different types of melts. And this one, another one that'll come up in a second. But for some reason, the mint ones, they don't have it, and they're just selling them as those mint balls again, the bubbles, like you say. So I don't know why they've not done mint ones of that. It's very strange, unless it's just, yeah. I don't know if they do regular Aero bubbles still. Maybe they don't, and maybe that's why they've done melts ones. But you would have thought they would have, done mint ones as well. Yeah, funny one, that one, isn't it? Don't quite know why they've done that. Really, must just, as I say, unless it's because it's hard to colour them as well. Like the mint ones are a different colour. Like they are half green, half brown, aren't they? So I don't know if they've decided to keep it like that, and these ones are just all brown, just flavoured, rather than coloured and things. Maybe just a bit lazy. Shops up in the glamour of their Easter products for Instagram culture. Yes, that's a good point. I feel like I was a little kid. It was. I feel like when I was just a little kid, it was an Easter egg with a packet of chocolates in the box. Yes. I know what you mean. I know it was a bit like that. I remember I used to like when you've got stuff in. You don't often get it these days, but things inside the egg as well, I used to really like. I mean, sometimes you get like a little, let's say, packet or something, but I preferred it when it was something really, I don't know really what these examples were, but like a bit of something unique in the egg as well, I used to really like. Yeah, I don't know quite what I mean, but just things like loose in the egg or something like that. I used to really like that, but you don't really get them that much anymore, even though it's just chocolates with the egg, isn't it, nowadays? And I find that a bit disappointing. I like it when there's stuff in it. I like, as in literally inside the egg. I do like the eggs with bits in the sides though. They've been off and on sometimes. I saw that M&S had quite a few bits in the egg this time, like crunchy bits inside the egg itself. That's what I really like as well. I've seen some of them every year. There are some that do it, but it never seems to quite be enough. I wish there was more of that. That's what I like, and it makes the egg really thick in some places as well. Yeah, so I do have a couple of eggs to review for the channel. I don't normally do Easter eggs because there's so many of them and things, and they're quite. yeah, some of them are quite big, but some, but I've got a couple coming. I mean, as I say, I think there'll probably be a live review of a Hotel Chocolat one again. I think it's possibly a white chocolate one. Yeah, so there we go. So that should be good. Probably an H box as well. Yeah, most likely. There's some other stuff as well, as I say, just some regular reviews of Motor Off things. I think I've got a Motor Off live as well that I've got planned for Easter as well. And some other things as well, yeah. So it should be interesting going forward, I think. I did get a M&S biscuit selection. I've got a few things as well from M&S. So that's will come up for the live review as well. Quite a few biscuit selections there as well, but so looking forward to that. So quite a lot coming up. But yeah, M&S, there was lots of Easter stuff in there. Quite expensive as well it was. You're talking, I think it was too expensive, some of the things. Some of them were like £15 for what I don't think really was 50. It looked nice, but I think the actual, what you actually got, I don't really think was £15 worth of egg. But then you can always say that about most Easter eggs, can't you? That they're all quite expensive for what they actually are. But yeah, I'll tell you what, let's see if we won the £10,000 prize. Why not? Yeah, why not? So if anyone's got a drum roll going on, feel free to do it. Perhaps need the actual sound effect, don't I? M&S came with Trumps then. Yeah, I know, I spent a small fortune there. I mean, this is the problem, really, you see. This is why sometimes I try not to go sometimes. I mean, I'm just going to spend too much. But I can justify it by putting it back into the channel. So at least I can, maybe wrongly justify it. And, as I say, don't really make... just about break even with the channel, really. Over Christmas, I think I mentioned it last time, over Christmas, the... basically the channel makes more money generally, get more views and things, but it really dies off after Christmas, as you'd imagine. So it's kind of like this cycle where it builds up throughout the year, then crashes after Christmas, then builds up again, and hopefully the build up will be more and more each time. Fingers crossed. But drum roll, please. Yes, drum roll. Anyone who's got the drum? I think I might have it myself actually this time. Let's have a look. Have I got the drums this time? I think I might have. Let's see. Yes, I think so. There we go, some drum action, there we go. Okay, let's see how we do. Perhaps I need an actual drum noise, maybe I should get that. I'll probably just try to drum mad there. So I think now, as we've said, they normally open quite well, these. So we'll see how we get on with it. By which I mean the open, so that the opening is on the seam. So we do get a bit of what's the word? A bit of... I was going to say tensity, I don't know what the word is there, but can't figure the word there. A bit of drama anyway. So there you go, you can see there we've got the front. So let's see if we can, get the half white one. I think, as I say, for me, the real win would be the fact that I could, well, maybe not a real win, I'm sure the money will be nice, but the fact that I could review a white chocolate cream egg. What do you think? Can we see? I don't think that's a win. Do you? No, it doesn't look like a win again. Not won again, everyone. No, look at that. These cream eggs, eh? Will we ever win? I don't know how many you'd have to buy to win. Clearly more than £10,000 worth, I think, is just for the averages to work out. Oh well, that's another one. That's another one gone. Oh well. Never mind. Easter eggs are conducive to gluttony. Yeah, it's one. I mean, they are a nice treat, I must say. I think I told you about the time. When I was really young, I must have been, I don't know how old I was, let's just say 8. I could have been a bit older, but probably around 8 years old. I remember I got loads of really nice eggs, and for some reason I had in my head I wanted to save them. It's just, I don't know why, I just wanted to save them for as long as I could, and then they were in my mum's bedroom for some reason or another, and I kept them there. And I had these Terry's pyramids, which aren't around anymore, but these basically sort of like pyramid-shaped chocolates, dark chocolates with a sort of like after 8 style centre, mint fondant centre. And I was saving them for a while, and I was really looking forward to them. I remember after about a month, I came to eat them, and my mum had ate them all. She'd actually been in and ate all the, I think she'd left the eggs themselves, but she'd ate all the sweets inside the eggs and stuff like that. And she said, "Oh, I thought you didn't want them." It's like saving them for ages, Oh, I don't know. Is it just the same egg? Yeah, it could be, couldn't it, Scotty? It could be. I wish I could, well, I don't, it sounds a bit worse than I meant it to, really, but I wish I could wrap them back perfectly so they at least look like they're not been opened, but unfortunately not now. No, it's not the same one. I've still got a couple of them here. I haven't ate them all because I've been on my diet, but I've still got a couple of them to go, so like here's 2 of them that you can see I've sort of opened, so I will get to them eventually, but can see they're slightly open, so so not all the same one. Oh dear, yeah, there we go. honestly. Yeah, imagine if you just haven't made any half. I know this is it. Well, this is it. When you look at them, half the time you don't see any of the sort of like award promotion, do you? It's very only in Tesco I've seen it. Everywhere else I haven't seen it. But imagine if they haven't made any half white eggs and they just sit back making no effort to turn sales go through the roof, and you just say, "Oops, oh dear, looks like nobody found them." I know you never know. I need to check online to see if anyone actually has won them. But exactly, Andrew, you could be right there. Well, hi there, Joe. Great to see you, Joe. How's things going? Yeah, great to see you. Glad you could make it. Yeah, happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. The week's going by so quickly again. I hope you're doing okay, Joe. How's things going in Brazil today? Hopefully you're all right. Don't keep a cabbage there past the 1st of July. Yes, they'll all spontaneously combust as soon as that date's been and gone. Honestly, I know. Dear me. Oh, dear. Have you finished your uni work then, Andrew? I noticed, yes, you've been a bit absent recently, so it's good to see you back again. Hopefully hopefully it's a good sign that you're on top of uni work now. Fingers crossed. Yeah, maybe get into the Easter spirit. Maybe that's what it is. Yes, hope you guys are doing well. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you so much. Yeah, not doing too bad, thank you. Not doing too bad at all. Yeah. Oh, and you're doing good as well. Really good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, getting nice and spring-like, sort of spring-like. The days are definitely getting longer now, which is nice. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I do like spring the most. Favourite time of year. Well, I do like March the most, rather. March and April are my favourite times of year, really. It was Pancake Day, actually. I think Monday in the UK, Joe. Yeah, Shrove Tuesday. Yes. Cheese and Bread Day, by the way. Maybe I was just saying it was Pancake Day. I don't know if that's a similar thing. But yeah, Cheese and Bread Day. That's an interesting one. Is that your own doing, or is that like an official Brazil thing? Sounds interesting either way. Sounds nice. Yeah, lights up until 6 p.m. I know that's not bad, that is it? And then the clocks will go forward soon. Yep, spring forward. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. It should be nice. It's lovely when it starts getting brighter like this. I don't travel to work as well. I'm working from home nowadays, but even then I'd probably take the car. But when I used to get the bus and things, it was so lovely when this time of year came, when it was just lighter when you got up in the mornings and you had the brisk spring mornings, with the frost and stuff like that. I really, really enjoyed it, Just to rule your home, I see. I keep seeing these these sort of like YouTube short style videos now where people are melting cheese or something. They've got this like ball of cheese and you've got this knife and you just scrape off and put it on some bread. Yeah, so interesting. Now, yeah, it does look very tasty. I can kind of imagine you doing that. Oh, still working from home, Scotty. Yeah, me too. Yeah, yeah. Basically, I think. I don't know. I think I've been back for a couple of days because I had to for sort of network reasons. But that was the first time I've been back for like 2 years, pretty much. So it's interesting to go back again. Not been there for ages. Yeah, strange it was. Strange to go back. But I don't technically have an office anymore. They've kind of given it to another group who needed this social distancing space. But now we've got more people in my department now, so there's not enough room for us even if we did go back. So I don't know what's going to happen really. We're all working fine from home anyway, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it's a great time indeed. It's starting to get less hot here. See how it's not. Yeah, because I guess it's moving into winter, isn't it, where you are? Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, I think it is anyway. Is that right? Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Yeah, I think you're south of the equator, Joe. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, I think it's clearly getting cooler, so I assume it is. Yeah. It's not got many more to go, but the other one was obviously these these caramel melts as well. So so there's 3 of them. The orange ones. So we've got 3 of them here. The caramel ones, the orange ones, and the regular ones. So there's the 3. So we've got them. I have to take a photo of that. I think it looks quite nice. Yeah, not too bad. So the caramel ones, though, if I can find them, kind of there's no. This is what I was sort of alluding to before, and I was saying something about not having a filling. There's no filling in these, which was the problem. They're just caramel flavored, so it's a bit like those. What's it called? The sort of the British Blissfuls. The caramel ones. They don't actually have. Well, they do. That's not the right example. Actually, it was more the clubs, the salted caramel club, which I was thinking, which really doesn't have any kind of salted caramel, anything in it. It's just a flavour. I think the Blissfuls are not quite so bad. It does have a caramel taste, but salted caramel clubs were very disappointing. Yeah, fall. I say yes. Yeah, okay. You're going into autumnal weather. 3 weeks of summer. Yeah, okay. So still a bit of time left. Yeah, Andrew was saying before we don't go into spring until the 20th of this month, so about 3 weeks as well. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yes, call fall, autumn. Yes. Yeah, basically, I mean, you know, we still know what you mean, everything. But yes, that's right. Yes, we autumn in the UK and yeah, fall's like an American thing, I guess. But we still know what it means and stuff like that. Yes, it's one of those. I think, yeah, I don't know really. I'm sure. Yeah, it's a funny one. I always wonder in America where it's like a nickname, whether they still call it autumn, but they just always refer to it as fall. I don't know because I've heard them every now and again say autumn. But yeah, so caramel melts. Very interested for these ones, but again, very much like the feel the bubbles melt. There we go. A bit worried about the fact that they aren't really going to be that melty, but also just very similar to the actual chocolate bar versions. But it's odd how they haven't done a mint one. That's very strange. But yes, all new things this week to do, other than the last ones. Never really seen any snow this past winter. I think it snowed very slightly for one day. I think had like, you know, a millimetre of snow or something like that. I think, but yeah, it was certainly nothing this year. Some years have quite a bit, but not really. Do you have any snow, Joe? I assume probably not. But yeah, so yeah, no snow at all. Yeah, it can change. Sometimes you have some years where there's like lows like that year about 6 years ago, whenever it was, or 10 years ago, where the whole country was just covered in snow. Other years you just get nothing, don't you? Really, so very odd. Yeah, interesting one, really. That. Early start for you tomorrow. What time you got to be up? Up at 6:30. I see. Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, one of those isn't the rest of the wicked, I guess. But yes, I tend to get up quite early myself. I tend to start early, so I get up about. I do get up about the same time really. Try to start a bit early if I can. You know, yeah. So I can try and sort of finish a bit early and then do the editing of the videos, things like this. So there we go. Yeah, okay. Sorry guys, but too much of American English. It's been the core of my studies. Oh, well, don't worry, Jazz. There's only the odd word that's different, and we know what you mean. Really, we do know what it is, so don't worry about it. Yes, well, there's the much difference between Portuguese and Brazilian Portuguese. I guess maybe it's the same difference, presumably. Got a literal 9 to 5 day tomorrow, crikey. Yeah, that's not good for studying. Yeah, I used to have one where I had a random lesson, I think, at say 1 in the afternoon or something, which was really annoying once. Maybe 1 at 5 or something when I was at university. I remember there was some stupid days like that. But I remember one time there was one lesson we had where you had a 2-hour gap between I think the theory and the practical lesson or something like that. But the teacher basically had to try and get rid of it because basically everyone just went to the pub, you know, between the two lessons. So, you know, we just realised everyone was just, you know, clearly a bit worse for wear when they got in to the practical. So we had to change it. I quite like getting up early because I like to get up early and finish early, basically. I'd rather do that. I mean, I prefer lying in, of course. But if I've got to work or something, I prefer to basically just get it out of the way. That's how I like to do it. But yeah, I prefer to lie in for sure. Yeah. You've never seen snow? Wow, crikey, 99.9% of the country hasn't even, right, crikey. I do remember, I think I mentioned this before, Mexican lady I was working with when I was in Holland once. And yeah, and basically it had a proper snowfall, I remember, and it was a proper snowfall. I just remember being at the window just looking at it like in awe, you know, just said, oh, it's like feathers, you know. Oh, it was very nice. It was a lovely thing to see, actually. But yeah. Yeah, pretty the same. All right, okay. Yeah, all right, so it's quite the same. Don't have many different words. Okay, that's interesting. I know the South American Spanish is quite different from Spanish. I know they have like quite a difference there. Yes, there probably is some differences, but like you said, yeah, one of those. Yes. Yeah, I used to go to college or uni straight to work after, out of the house from 7:30 until 11 p.m. Crikey, that's a long day. I think I've ever done, maybe once I've done a long day, like not that long though. Normally, I think I did a 12-hour day working day, but not. Yeah, that's quite extreme. That's good. Did well to do that. Oh, hi there, Hans. How you doing? Good to see you again. Good to see you. Yeah, hope you're doing all right. How's Malaysia today? Hope I've got it right, Malaysia. I hope I've got it right this time. Yes. How's it going? Hope it's all right. You're up late as well. Well, thanks for making it. Well done. You had a pub next to your old high school. Crikey. I think that's good. Well, yeah, that's well. Hopefully the ID people there, but there we go. I mean, a friend used to go at lunch, £2.75. Well, a ball of fry, I think I say a pint. Okay, yeah. Yeah, see. Oh, there we go. What's the weather in Kuala Lumpur like? Yes. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 76, 24 degrees. Not bad at all, not bad. 0 mile an hour winds, crikey, but 90% humidity. Goodness me. Yeah, Southampton. Okay, 7 degrees C, wind blowing at 6 miles an hour, 84% humidity. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we've got for the order in Manchester. See if Nightbot can help us out with that one. Might take a couple of minutes to bring it through, I guess, but who will see. Yeah, interesting one. I mean, yeah, I never really think of the UK as being a humid country, but I guess it is, but we just don't have the sort of like the typical heat or whatever to back it up, you know. Yeah, an interesting one, that one. And there we go, what we got here. It's a bit similar to Scotty's, I think, quite similar actually. And the temperature's the same apparently, but just a bit stronger winds, 2 mile an hour stronger winds, but it doesn't look that, to be honest with you. 84% humidity. Yeah, crikey. There we go. Yeah, quite similar weather. But yeah, seems like Hans has got the best weather heat wise. But it's quite late at night though where Hans is. That's the thing as well. You know. Yeah, we are humid, but not with the high temperatures. Yeah, I guess just because we're on like an island, isn't it? We don't really. Yeah, I don't really know what it is like to be in a humid area. Really, I don't know. Well, I guess I am in one, but I don't. As you say, don't feel like it is humid. It's a weird one. Yes, the last one I've got on is Milk and Max. I've been meaning to review for a long time as well. And it looks really interesting, this one. Yeah, this is the... so I need to get this one done. It's got a football for some reason on it. But there was another one, the Campione with a football on it. Choco and wafer though, it looks very nice. I don't know if you remember, Jar, when we did the some of the supermarket specials, we had these big, massive bars like this. And they were basically copies of these kind of bars. The Milka ones and the Cadbury's ones. So that's, yeah. So yes, I got to get this one done. Looks very interesting. So I did have these in the backlog for some time, so I need to get these done as well. So I've got a few other of the Milka ones to do, but I do like the look of this one. It looks very nice. I'll say massive bar. You know, where 300 grams there. Look at that, 300 grams. Goodness me, massive. Yeah, what's that there? National Park, something over AT. I don't know. Not sure. It's Austria, maybe. I'm not sure. I think it is, but there we go. Yeah. Used to put so much salt on the fries to give them taste, to see. Out to the salt shaker, they were nice fries, just microwave them because they were so hot initially. Yeah, I see, okay. could have done, you know what they're like. But really if they're nice though, yeah, that's all that matters. I remember loaded fries when they came out, when I first discovered them, they were very nice. But a friend of mine had an interest to have it, just put salt all over the fries. We used to pick up each chip and shake salt directly onto each one. Crikey, that's extreme. Don't forget your salt fix there, that's for sure. Yeah, crikey. Interesting though. Probably a way to do it. I hate high temperatures. It's so hot. And we don't know if there's no air conditioning. Yeah, we don't often get them in the UK. Maybe like for 2 weeks of the year we get relatively hot weather, which is, you know, relatively hot. Probably not hot for everyone else, but yeah, we do get it, you know, and it can be. We don't have air conditioning at all because we just don't need it for most of the time. Yeah, well, hopefully you'll be all right. Hopefully Hans will be okay. We still out to our next lesson and be sat them utterly dehydrated with burnt mouths. Yeah, I don't think we ever had. I think there was rumours of like some guy coming with some chips or something near the school once, but I never saw it. I don't think. I think you had to kind of really sort of, you know, yeah, escape the school grounds to get there, and I was never going to do it. Yeah, too well behaved. Yeah. What is the production date of that Milka bar? It's basically literally like it just has a sell-by date on it. I don't think it actually has a production date on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally on dates though. It literally sort of this week is the last day of it, but it's not got an actual production date on it. So usually with the sell-by dates, aren't they? But yeah. Where have these ones gone out? They did have quite a few of them. They were all the same date. I did try and get one with a further date on it, but basically they were up for a date this week. See how fast it imports. Yeah, this one, well, they're all the same date. Basically, they've kind of gone to date literally today. So you can see there. But all the others weren't like this. But you can see this one's pretty much today. It should be all right for, you know, the next couple of days, whatever, when I review it. But yeah, but there's no actual production date on it. But they're all the same actually. All the date. I don't know if this one's going out. All the others had a later dates, but this one, I looked through all of them in the shop. Yeah, you never had salty chips usually. Chips usually already has some salt. All right, but hate is overdone chips. As in heat overdone. I like having salt on my chips, but yeah, usually yeah. I like them thin fries with salt added. I really have to be careful not to have fries too often for the salt intake. Okay. Yeah, I must admit I do prefer it with salt on, must say, and vinegar as well, of course, but mainly salt, ketchup as well. Having that milker last year, yeah, I had another one in the backlog, but unfortunately, yeah, I had to. It was going too hard today, so I had to polish that one off separately. Yeah, it was mostly at sixth form. Okay, right, okay, yeah, all right. So you could get out, okay. Yeah, we didn't have a sixth form at my college, I don't think. No, we didn't. Yeah. Which did milk bar is usually one before the expiry. Yeah, I didn't have it. Well, unless it's like coded. You see there, it's got like that 7th of the 12th. It might be 21. 7th of the 12th, 21 maybe. I don't know. It might be. Tends to be exactly 1 year. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I couldn't make anything from that, but yes, I'm not sure. Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know. That might be it. It did have a time on it. But yeah, nothing matters. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I said that's why I've got to get it reviewed this weekend because the date's pretty much up now. Yes. Yes. It's by 7 minutes past 9. I know, don't eat it 8 minutes past 9. This is it exactly, Andrew. This is it. You know, we'll spontaneously combustive have it past then. As a Scottish person, don't know what sixth form is. Basically, it's I think it's just like college, but it continues on at your school basically. So it's like, you know, you have your 2 years in UK after high school to do college. It's basically but continuing on at the school instead. Yes. It's more the third here. Well, exactly. Good point there. Good point there, Hans. I guess it has. Yes. Yeah. So if Hans had this, it would have gone out of date. Yeah. It's best before, of course. I mean, you know, it's one of those really. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a date any later. It was the latest one I could get. So you know, but it'll be fine on Saturday. We're doing it on Saturday. I could. I could do it tomorrow or even tonight. But I'm thinking it'll be fine for a couple of days. Some chocolates, I mean, some of them I'll just eat if they've gone out of date, and they taste perfectly fine generally. There's only a couple of them, like cake bars. These cakey ones generally seem to be the ones that really go by. You have to get them on the date, like, you know, they're the ones I can't leave. So that's why I did all the Easter egg cake bar things quite early on, because they're the ones you can't really leave. They do go out of date. March 1st, your birthday. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow, Scotty. Oh, happy birthday for then. I'll try and remember for the actual date, of course. But yeah, happy birthday tomorrow. Are you doing anything nice for it? Well, that'd be quite nice, yeah. Oh, yes, not too bad at all. Hope you have a lovely day. Anything nice planned for it? I guess it's the middle of the week, isn't it? So, yeah. Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's nice of your hands to say that for Scotty. Yeah, have a great day, Scotty. I'm sure you will. Last year in Scotland, high school was 6th year. Okay, yeah. Yeah, did you say what was that what you call it? Yeah, but maybe it's a bit different than in Scotland. Yeah, because we usually have 5 years in high school in England. So maybe it's a bit different in Scotland. Yeah, lots of fancy Easter egg chocolates and some culture at Waitrose. That's the Blumenthal, or Blumenthal. Yeah, has his chocolate Scotch egg out again, I see. Honestly. Yeah, I need to. I've not been to Waitrose. That's one supermarket I don't think I've ever actually been into one. I might, maybe once. Yeah. And there's a chocolate lemon, which looks fantastic, and some salted caramel carrots. Crikey, is this in Waitrose? I bet they cost about £10 each, don't they, or something like that. Just be working off on Monday. Well, that's nice. You have a long weekend there. That's nice. Yeah, I hope you have a great one, Scotty, tomorrow. I'm sure just have to take it easy and then have a nice weekend as well. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, yes. Yeah, no, nice of you to say that, Hans, to Scotty. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, I hope you have a lovely time, Scotty. As I say, have you tomorrow? I'm sure I'll say it in Discord and things like this as well. But yeah, hope you have a great day. Oh, well, you know, as much as you can do at work. But as you say, sounds like the weekend is the time to to have a rest. Well then, guys, guess that brings us to the end of Stash Watch. Got a few nice products up and coming there. So you'll get all these done this weekend. I don't think they'll all be actually published next week. I'll probably try and do the melts relatively soon after each other in an order, maybe that I reviewed them. But hopefully I'll get them all reviewed this weekend, and I'll publish them every so often then. And as I say, I need to get some of them, as I say, kind of coming up to the, I tried to get them all done when I tried to get like basically a mix of new ones that are sort of interest, and ones that are coming up to the date for the Stash Watch. But I've got mainly new ones this week. I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to do these new ones, get them done. Now perhaps be doing, as I say, trying to get some of the backlog out of the way as well. So a difficult one. I've just got so much to get through. I just don't. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can get through all of it. I'm trying to though. I'm better than I was. I just need to start reviewing one in an evening, but it's kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back, really, because I also edit a review and upload it as well. It just takes a bit of time, so it's just adding more time onto it, and then I've got look back to do as well, which takes ages and stuff like this. So it's I don't know. It's one of those where I've just got to try and not overload myself, I guess. But difficult one. I think maybe if I did it for a month or two, then I would get through a lot of the backlog. But then maybe I'd have nothing for mystery reviews. So I think there'd still be more chocolate. Yes, another week in Stash Watch. Yes, another one gone by. It's going by so quick, isn't it, guys? It's ridiculous, isn't it? How quickly time's flying by. Yeah, you just blink and another week's gone. It's madness, really. It's madness. But yeah, thanks for joining everyone. It's really great to chat to you all again. Yeah, great to see you all. Great to see you, Scotty. Yeah, Tails as well, of course. Hans, Andrew. Yeah, Alan from before. Diviners from earlier on as well. And Joe, of course. Great to see you all. Has anyone ever watched Comes Bottom? Yes, I have. Yes. It was from the 80s, 80s and 90s. I mean, it's good but ridiculous, especially I know, yeah. It was good but really ridiculous. I know it was stupid, wasn't it? It was literally slapstick, wasn't it? Ridiculous, especially the violence, yeah. I know, ridiculous really. It was quite a good Rick Mail, really. But yeah, it was I remember my friend at school used to really like that. I think it was 80s, 90s. I think it was the Young Ones he was in with the same guy in the 80s, and then I think he did Bottom in the 90s, I think. Just a ridiculous show, wasn't it? Yeah, he watched his 80s in the 90s, yeah. This is it. The other Bottom, yeah, I watched his 80s in the 90s. Yeah, just hitting people over frying pans over and over again. I know, it's just so ridiculous, wasn't it? Opened a Mars chocolate bar once. I discovered Martians love gin. I see, interesting. Yes, I see. How did you discover love gin? Was there gin in the Mars bar? I can't believe that. Surely not a Mars bar gin limited edition, Hans. Surely not. Honestly. But yeah, dear me. Dear me. I used to think Mars was very much an American bar, but it really isn't. Yeah, it's very strange that, but there we go. Yeah, you have to explain that one to me then, their hands. Maybe I've misinterpreted. Unless you do have a gin flavoured Mars bar over there, I don't know, but there we go. Honestly. Oh dear. But yeah, right here, guys. As I say, there's probably about a 6-second delay, so apologies if you say anything. I do have disappeared by that time. But yeah, I guess it's been an interesting Stash Watch. Some good things to review. I'm looking forward to trying the colour ones. Found Elon Musk there, honest to God. Dear God, I mean, yeah, he does sometimes come across as being from a different planet, it has to be said, but there we go. Interesting as he is, though. Quite appreciate the things he's doing, but yeah, he is a bit wacky. And you're back. Oh, good to see you, Joe. Yes, we're just about to head off, Joe. Yeah, about to head off. So glad you can make it back just for a goodbye. So good to see you. Yeah, really great to see everyone. Glad you're doing okay, Andrew. Really great to see you back on the channel. Hopefully we'll see QP back soon. Hopefully she's all right. Anyway, fingers crossed. Yeah, so hopefully she's all right. She's not tasty tilapia. Is that a fish? I think that's a fish, isn't it? Isn't it, Joe? A tilapia? I think it is. And that from various computer games where you've done a bit of fishing in Animal Crossing and things. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it though. Yeah, glad you had a nice tea. Honestly. But yeah. Oh well, guys. Well, hope you have a lovely birthday tomorrow, Scotty. Have a great day. Let me know how you get on with it. Yeah, great to chat with you as well, Joe. Let us know if that is a fish, by the way. It'll be interesting if I got it right, if it's just something else completely random. Yes, I didn't know about. But yeah, there we go, yes. There we go, yes. Oh, fish, yeah. I just wondered if I just made something up completely random there. But I thought it was a fish. Yeah, just remember it from various computer games, but there we go, yes. I'm glad I got it right. I wasn't making up some nonsense. That's good. I like me for a change. But yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you had a good tea. Yeah. Hope everyone has a great day. So enjoy your day tomorrow, Scotty. Have a great one. And good to see you again, Andrew, and Hans, of course, as well, and of course you, Joe, and Alan, of course, as well, and Divinus as well. Hope everyone has a great day, and Tails, of course, from earlier on. Have a great week, yeah, and and hopefully I'll see you on Saturday as well. Yes, I know I got it right for once, Joe. Yeah, normally, yeah, don't know, random things, normally don't know what they are. Just, but yeah, at least computer games. There you go. Taught me that at least, if nothing else. Yeah, have a great week, everyone. Great to see you all. Really is great to see you all. Have a lovely one. Yeah, enjoy your chocolate, and I'll see you on Saturday. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.